Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. We are on the 19th of March. We are up against Bayer Leverkusen today in the Europa League second knockout round at second leg. In between episodes, we've actually done pretty bloody well. We've played 3 matches, we've won 3 matches, and we've not conceded a single goal. Against Brighton, we weren't amazing, but we did win 1-0 thanks to a Johnny Santos goal. Against Bayer Leverkusen in the first leg, we win this one 1-0 thanks to a Christ goal. Against Spurs, we turned on the style, beating them 3-0. Nicolas Monasterio, Thiago Almada and Ben Godfrey scoring an own goal. So, it means in terms of the league table, yes, we've only played twice. We are now joint on points with 4th place Southampton. We have a game in hand as well. And obviously our next match is Southampton. So, next episode when we do play Southampton, we could be in a Champions League spot. We could actually be up into 3rd if Man City don't win their game as well. But that's next episode. This episode, we have to play Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League. I think they've already done the draw for the next round. I'm not quite sure who we're going to be playing. If we go through Ludogorets or Chelsea, it's going to be Chelsea because I'm pretty sure Chelsea might have won 6-1 in their first match against Ludogorets. No, 3-0. Here we go then, the Europa League knockout round, second leg against Bayer Leverkusen. We are 1-0 up after the first leg, and the good thing is, it's an away goal. So, even if we lose 1-0, to be honest, one away goal means nothing, doesn't it? One away goal means absolutely nothing here, because if we lose 1-0, it makes no difference because they've got their one away goal. What am I talking about? Away goals are nonsense. Let's just go and beat Bayer at our home stadium. Let's go and get ourselves into the next round and probably play Chelsea. One of the reasons why I think we haven't conceded in the last 3 games is because I've actually gone back to the tiki-taka. After the Man City game, I decided, let's try and switch things up because it clearly did not work against Man City. It has then worked for the subsequent 3 matches, so we're going to stick with it against Bayer Leverkusen. In goal then will be Adenauer, back 3 of Jakobsen, Zelaya and Harry Maguire. Johnny Santos and Helinho will be the 2 wing-backs. There is a slight fitness issue with Marlon Charles. He's available, but I don't want to play him, basically. It's going to be Chole and Cook in the middle of the pitch with Thiago Almada as that attacking midfielder. Fite Arp and Franco Di Matteo will be the strikers today. Monasterio has a little bit of an issue, so I'm not going to risk him at the moment. I want Fite Arp to actually score a goal because he hasn't done it yet for us. Leverkusen playing a 4-4-2 of sorts with slightly more advanced wingers. I'm hoping we could just comfortably beat them. But like I've said in the last episode, when I actually had a look at their team, they're good. Almada's corner comes in almost on old Harry Maguire's head there, but Farinez claims the ball. Is that the whole highlight? I'm gathering not, as they are still going forward. Jonathan Tah plays it forward. Lewis Cook heads down though. Almada back to Cook, just about anyway. Now Fite Arp, who's very, very deep. Cook once again with the ball. He stops. Through ball to Fite Arp, and Fite Arp has scored his first ever goal for Newcastle. 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock. Has he just scored against his former enemy? I'm guessing that's probably what it is, isn't it? Against his former enemy in Bayer Leverkusen, Fite Arp scores his first goal for Newcastle. 1-0 up, 2-0 up now on aggregate. We are looking good for the Europa League, 3rd round, quarterfinals, that's what it is. Corner for Bayer, it's towards the middle. Adenauer comes out, claims that confidently, does the Brazilian. Now, where is he going to go? Stands still, edge of his 6-yard box. No one is making any movements for him. He's still standing still. Rolls it out eventually to the Paraguayan Zelaya. Forward to Thiago Almada in the centre circle. Across to the Portuguese Johnny Santos on the right-hand side. Stops and plays it backwards to Christ Chole. Santos gets it back. Is he going to cross it? He stops again. Chole once again. Santos keeps making those little runs. Doesn't often gets used. Chole's cross ball doesn't find anyone. Blom can get it forward and get it forward a lot further for a second time. Chole gets it back though. Now Almada. Almada needs some runners. It is going to be Santos surely. It's not. Chole collects it from Fite Arp. Goes for goal. And Christ Chole's effort is just over the bar. Could have been 2-0. I think we might just batter them in this match. I think if we get a second goal in this game, that is it. The tie is over. 35 minutes now on the clock. Not a lot's happened since the first couple of highlights. We've picked up a number of yellow cards. It is going to go, I was going to say go into half time. It is not. Retsos with the ball finds Blom, who's picked up an injury and a yellow card. Now, Kadioglu, possibly, with the ball, tries to get it over Zelaya but can't manage it. Now Maguire to Cook, the two Englishmen, ball over the top. Franco Di Matteo in on goal, forces a save out of Faranez. It's going to be a corner. Almada is going to be the one to go over and take the corner. Where is he going to put it? Onto old Maguire's head? No one. Absolutely nobody there. Fair enough. Di Pietro's going to run forward for Leverkusen down that left-hand side. He's got two players, though, in front of him wearing Newcastle shirts. Blom's there. Doesn't get it. Maguire heads clear. That's going to bring us to half-time. 1-0 to the good. 2-0 on aggregate. Looking like we're going through to the next round. No changes for us at half-time, although Almada will probably be coming off. Same with Helinho. It's going to be Mylard and I guess probably Greg Huddle. We've picked up a hell of a lot of yellow cards. What has happened? Right, Almada off for Huddle. Helinho off for Johan Mylard. Do we do our final sub? Di Matteo's playing badly. We're going to do all of our subs on the hour mark. There we go. Let's hope for no injuries. Throw for Leverkusen. Bierhoff plays it forward. Gets the ball back though. Where is he going to go? I'm assuming that's no relation to Oliver Bierhoff. Kadioglu, now Russia on that right-hand side is Klosterman. He's going to try and run past Mylard and does so. Klosterman keeps hold of the ball. Going to cross it in. He does towards the back post. Gabriel Vernon on the volley hits it over the bar. Final 20 minutes. I would like for us to get a second goal because right now I'm a bit worried. Final 10 minutes. Still no highlights. Not exactly the most exciting game of football, but it's looking like it's going to be another victory unless something comes from this. Klosterman to Mensah on the halfway line. Back to, I'm assuming, Lucas Klosterman? Is that his name? Russia on the left. Now finds Gabriel Vernon. He's got a player in front of him. Plays it across. Bierhoff crosses. Hits Johnny Santos, who just smashes the ball upfield. Vite Arp's not going to get there. Is going to get the header clear, though. Christ Chole to Nicky Monasterio. Is he going to make it 2? He kicks it straight into Faranez. It is still 1-0. And it remains 1-0. Not the most exciting game of football, not the most decisive victory, but a victory nonetheless. 2-0 on aggregate. We have now set up a quarter-final tie against Chelsea, I assume, unless Ludogorets beat them 3-0, which I seriously doubt they're going to do. Also, the good thing is, Vite Arp actually scored as well. Vite Arp scores his first goal for Newcastle. Hopefully that's going to give him a little bit of confidence and he can start scoring. I want like 8 goals by the end of the season. Is that too much to ask? It probably is. Right, we're going to go forward because I believe on the 20th of March, Chelsea are playing, possibly. So we're going to go forward, or maybe, hold on, let's find out when they're playing. Okay, they're playing now. Why have they not kicked off? We're going to go forward then until the Chelsea Ludogorets game and find out who we're going to be playing in the quarter-final. It's definitely Chelsea. They won 3-0 again, 6-0 on aggregate. Roma beating Lyon 6-2 to go through 7-5 on aggregate. That must have been a hell of a match to watch. So, because of our match against Chelsea, everything's rearranged. So let's have a look at our final fixtures for the run-in to the end of the season. Obviously, Southampton we do have to play, which is going to be the next episode. Manchester United is going to be a very tough match. That's a potential banana skin. But then from that point onwards till the end of the season, we should win all of that, right? We should win every single game up until the end of the season, ignoring the 2 Chelsea games. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. But everyone else, we can beat Norwich, we can beat Bournemouth, we can certainly beat Leeds, we can beat West Ham, we can beat Villa, we can beat Watford, we can beat Leicester. We should get, what's that, 9, 18, 21. 21 points. I want at least 21 points from our final however many games we've got left to play in the league. It's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with the matchup against 4th place Southampton, where we could move ourselves into a Champions League qualification spot for the first time this season, for the first time in a very long time for Newcastle United. I'm hoping we can do that and stay there until the end of the season.